It's the newest frontier in medicine, the study of how thoughts and feelings can affect the immune system. The more scientists learn about how the body reacts to stress, the more they realize how deadly stress is.
Chronic stress negatively impacts the immune system.
Many healthcare experts say reducing stress is the best thing you can do for your health, even more important than diet, exercise, and sleep. Stress decreases the production of disease-fighting T cells and limits their ability to function.
If they can't function, then they can't produce their chemicals, if you will, that help destroy anything foreign that's in the body, like a virus, like a cancer cell, like a bacteria.
Stress happens when we feel fear, worry, and pessimism. Those emotions reduce our body's ability to fight off colds and flu. A UCLA study found that law students who began their first semester with an optimistic attitude had more disease-fighting T cells than the students who started the semester feeling pessimistic. Another obvious form of stress is anger. Everyone knows that you should calm down and count to 10 or maybe 100 before you send that email. But did you know that when you stay frustrated, hold on to a grudge,
She did it again?
or even constantly feel that life is unfair, you are harming your health?
You maxed this out again.
Research shows that couples who frequently use sarcasm and insults have fewer T cells.
Carry your weight around here a little
Gotta be
bit.
kidding me. What'd you do this time to screw it up?
They also have higher levels of stress hormones and take up to 40% longer to recover from injuries than those who stay positive and affectionate during their disagreements.
What is your job?
Here's another surprise. The most destructive form of stress is the combination of grief and loneliness. Widows are far more likely to become ill during the year after their spouses die. The reason is that negative emotions trigger the release of stress hormones, like adrenaline and cortisol. It's okay if it lasts only a few minutes, but repeated stress over a long period of time damages your body.
We can develop an increased heart rate over time, an increase in our blood pressure over time because of this consistent amount of adrenaline that's being released. Higher levels of cortisol increase our body's overall level of inflammation. And it's that high level of inflammation that leads to chronic things like diabetes, heart disease, cancers, infections.
The good news is that there are natural ways to reduce cortisol and adrenaline. Light exercise is one of the best, so take a walk, go for a swim, or ride a bike. These activities can help you feel better, especially if you're outdoors. Exercise increases oxygen levels throughout the body, which relieves stress and stimulates endorphins, the body's natural painkiller. Exercise also increases brain chemicals like dopamine and serotonin.
Those are chemicals that are very important in how we are able to reduce anxiety, reduce feelings of depression or dysthymia, kind of the blues. And so exercise is a terrific way that we can and should help to lower daily stress.
You can also reduce stress by regular prayer. Schedule a quiet time for prayer and take time just to be still. In one experiment, people who meditated over an 8-week period made more antibodies than those who didn't. They also maintained a stronger immune system 4 months later. While you're praying, make sure that you've forgiven everyone who may have wronged you. Forgiveness reduces stress.
So the idea of being able to let go, accept, not necessarily agree with what has been done if you feel like you've been wronged, but being willing to accept what happened, move forward, and not consistently looking in your rearview mirror.
After you've prayed and forgiven, go out and connect with people and let them know that you care.
When we are in social situations, when we are being caregivers or providing volunteerism to others, what this does is it provides us internally with a sense of well-being.
A simple touch from another person reduces stress, and a gentle hug releases the love hormone oxytocin. A study of people between the ages of 18 and 55 found that those who had 6 or more close friends were 4 times better at fighting off viruses than people with fewer connections. And while you're socializing, laugh. According to a variety of studies, laughter activates T cells and increases production of antibodies. Even thinking about a funny event can have a positive effect. In one study, men were told 3 days in advance that they were going to watch a funny video. Their stress levels dropped immediately. So add these things to your daily routine. Exercise, hug somebody, laugh, and have a quiet talk with God. They're some of the best things you can do to live a healthy life.